We'll be starting in a little bit. Waiting on the homies. Hey, yo. Yo. What up? Hope y'all hanging in there with me. Get a crack a lacking. Use that word in a minute. Get a crack a lacking. That's like early 2000s. Some of this Doctor Strange multiverse of madness and theories. Probably won't be a long stream today. So let's get it rocking. Let's go. Yo, what is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome to Blues House Live. I am Bluminati. That is the homie Kobe. What's good, Kobe?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. We are missing one of the three amigos, Mika G, but I know she will be watching probably in the chat. You know, dealing with the little kid, Gotta always handle that. That comes first and foremost. That comes first. So,
Mm-hmm.
speedy recovery to the little one. And
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, man, what's good, Cole? We're gonna get into some multiverse of madness, some MCU stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some speculation, some theories, and all of that and whatnot. Kev, what up? What up? What up? Mika G, what's good? What's good, Mika?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
But yeah, get into some of these theories, man. I know you've been hearing some stuff.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I've heard a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Even just today, I've heard a lot.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into it like how we used to get into it. You know, we used to go deep in these
Mhm.
theories, man. One day they're
Right.
gonna shut us down. They're gonna shut us down for being right. Yeah, they're gonna shut us down for being right. Um, but where do you want to start at when it comes um to that the Doctor Strange multiverse of madness? Um, give me some of your fan theories or your theories starting off.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out the plot of this movie.
Hmm.
It doesn't make any sense. Like it makes no sense. None of it makes sense. None of the trailers make sense. Any of it. It seems like everything that had been told was not true. Like when we see like the how this ties back into like WandaVision.
Right.
I remember hearing that these movies were all going to be a part of each other. Like they
Hmm.
were this and Spider-Man and WandaVision were all going to be kind of a linear storyline.
Right.
I don't understand how that is now with any of this plot that I've heard.
Yeah, I don't,
I
man.
don't I don't get it.
I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
make any sense.
I don't know because you're absolutely right. It doesn't seem like really a lot goes back to WandaVision per se, other
No.
than just Wanda being in this. Um, Agatha,
It seems like it ties more to like what if?
right? What if, even with the whole Spider-Man thing, like that goes back to what we said about the films. You know how they were originally supposed to be released. You know, this was supposed to
Yep.
come before uh No Way Home. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's if I remember correctly, they're still doing reshoots
They had been for a while.
for a while. So but I guess where do I want to start? Okay, so we got, you know what? Let me do this. Let me do this right here. So get to it. I'm gonna watch let's watch the trailer, no sound, and we could just talk through it as it's playing.
Okay.
You know, stuff or whatever. Real quick. Do this. So and I'll pause it momentarily. Like that. Let me run this back, right? What is that? Come on, get off of that. That house is that because that's not the sanctum, I don't think. No, that is the sanctum. I just saw the little emblem at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So is this our Strange meeting up with the Defender Strange? I guess
Could be.
you see what I'm
That,
saying?
and- yeah. Or even him meeting with like um the Superior Strange.
Yeah, yeah. Superior Strange, Defender Strange,
Mhm.
one of those because it just looks like, or is this a time travel situation where it's the end of fucking days or something like that? You know what I mean?
Right.
And maybe that Superior Strange or that Defender Strange is still his, our Strange, but it's
From a
after
different
everything
time.
is went to shit. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Um, keep it going. Try to break this down. What is? Cause see, this scene. So he's walking through the sanctum, and you know that the sanctum does have different doors to where you can go to different parts of the world. You know, we saw
Right.
that in the original Doctor
They're all
Strange.
connected. That's exactly
Right, it's
right.
all connected. This scene, I guess this is shit. I keep missing that part. Stop. Pause. Here. This is back on what's the where they train at? What's the place?
At Comitage.
Comitage. Is that what this is? Is
It looks like
Comitage
it.
under attack? Or is this because that's what it looks like? Because it looks like they're using sorcerer powers or whatever.
Right.
But I also see like a dude with the head of a bull's head.
Minotaur, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that led me to believe that they're on Mount Wondagore. Cause you know what I'm saying, and the
Right.
high evolutionary who had created, you know what I'm saying, the half human, half animal. I forgot what he called them, mutates or something like that. But it leads me to believe that maybe that's in play because that also has to do with Wanda. Wanda was born basically, you know, she was born on Mount Wondagore, or
Right.
was she born on Mount Wondagore, but she was raised. Either way, Mount Wondagore plays a big role in her upbringing. You know what I'm saying? From
Right.
the person who raised her, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Magneto coming back home, you know what I'm saying, all of that good stuff there. So it had me thinking about that. Is that I know they're like, damn, why he keep stopping? We get America Chavez looking like she's fighting. Who is she fighting? Right here. Those look like the bands of Sidorak.
Yep.
Now I'm wondering, is that supposed to be Sidorak? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that would be dope if they start because now you start introducing, you know what I'm saying, Sidorak. We already had the Dormammu. We'll get
Yep.
Chthon, maybe Nightmare. You know what I'm saying? All the hell, what are they called? Not hell gods.
Yeah. I was just listening to something about it today. Oh,
But
I
you know what I'm
can't
saying?
remember what it
You
is.
get those characters
Right.
introduced. It's a lot going on. Let's just keep watching because
A
it's a lot.
lot, man. Like I said, this
It's a
plot
lot.
makes no sense.
It's a lot going on. Now that I don't know if that's just a cut for the trailer, but you see him like waking up. Was he having a
Yep.
bad dream? I mean, my theory is it's the multiverse of madness, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sleeps, and every time he sleeps, he is going through a different multiverse. Maybe he's
Right.
reliving it from when he did the whole, you know, the different outcomes and stuff like that. He might not necessarily even be going to different places. This just might be all in his head, and he's just really, you know, his mind is going bad.
Yeah. From seeing all those different futures and whatnot,
Right. You know what I'm saying?
this could be an exploration of what he actually saw.
That would be pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boom. I did want to talk about this.
Okay.
Is this him pulling up all the different realities? You see what I'm saying? Kind of like
Yeah.
how Wanda did with when she had the dark hold.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the dark hold on the floor?
Yes, it is. It looks like it anyway.
Yeah, I think that's the dark hold.
Mm-hmm.
That scene right there where he slams it. That's the dark hold, man.
Right.
That's a book. So he gets the dark hold
From
in
Wanda.
this from Wanda. Mika say, or is it punishment for what he did in Spider-Man?
Oh, could be.
I ain't think of it like that. Yeah, punishment. Who's punishing him though?
It
I
could
guess
be that Superior Strange.
the other Strange.
Yeah. Or the Illuminati had caught on to what he was doing, because that they keep framing him to be a big part of the story.
Yeah, they do.
They
They
caught on
do.
to what he was doing. Doctor Strange being a part of that. You know what I'm saying? They kind of
Ooh,
honed in on him. It makes sense.
is it Professor? Because it seems like Professor X is. I mean, he did, come
That's
out
his
and say
MO, right?
is he tormenting Doctor Strange with
Mm,
a madness? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's
right.
only if we're thinking of mental, I mean, Wanda could basically do anything, but is it Professor X inside his brain messing with him? You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like a form of torture. Um,
right.
Mika says, remember he goes to trial in the trailer. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna play that.
That could be early in the movie.
Could be early in the movie. And see how the world is messed up. I'm thinking
Yep.
he's going through different. What if that's the case? Remember we was always talking about. I was saying how Spider-Man might be going through these different realities. What if
Hmm.
that's what this is with Doctor Strange? His reality is breaking down, just like in the What If. His reality is breaking down. He's gonna meet a couple of different versions of himself. There'll be
Hmm.
two different versions of Wanda, the Wanda we know, and maybe another Wanda from a different, variant Wanda, either different universe, different timeline. That's the whole thing about multiverse. I don't know if they're talking universes, the timelines. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Right.
stick to that. That's still confusing to me. Um,
All has been the whole time.
yeah, the whole time has been confusing on is this a different universe or is this just a different timeline? Um, so I think we'll get maybe 3 Doctor Stranges, 2 Wandas. Uh, we'll get Gigantos. I think Chthon is in it. I think they said it was a picture of him in one of the shards of glass that was broken. It seemed like it was a Chthon looking type
Hmm.
villain. Uh, America Chavez, we know what she does. She can jump through and I think she's the key in this. Since she
Hmm.
can go to any reality, and maybe she's being chased by one of these beings, and maybe she's the one who breaks the whole multiverse. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Maybe she breaks it. Maybe the Illuminati are after her. Maybe it ain't Doctor Strange that they're after. He came in contact with her, so they arrested him, maybe. But they're really looking for
Hmm.
America Chavez. That could be it.
Hmm.
Jack Cantos in this scene. Get Wanda. See the Minotaur dude here?
Hmm.
But that is comatage though, because that's how they're normally dressed.
Yep.
What this Minotaur dude, like, how did he show up now? Like nothing like that was ever in in the original Doctor Strange.
Right.
Hmm. Keep it going. Yeah, that's comatage. My dude with the Tyler Perry. Never mind. I ain't gonna go.
The
um, the bots in this reality,
Ultron bots.
right? Did Tony Stark create Ultron like he wanted to create Ultron?
That's what it seems like.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ultron
Hmm.
being,
The suit of armor.
the suit of armor around the world.
Hmm.
Um, he actually perfected that AI, and wherever they at in this Illuminati compound. Um, so yeah, is there going to be a variant start? You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I do think so.
Because I was just reading something that said Tom Cruise is out.
Yep.
Like they're not what they won't have Tom Cruise. They were going to have Hugh Jackman. They're not going to do that no more. Like they started cutting some of these um, appearances out of the film.
Hmm.
So I don't know. What if it's What if they're taking it back to the original thing and it's Hank Pym, who really created Ultron like in the comics? What if they did it that way?
That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I just, do you think they're going to take that kind of course correction though?
No, not to correct it. It's just a variant. Remember, we're dealing with like, I think how the Illuminati is just a collection of characters throughout the multiverse. I think that's what it's going to be, and they're the ones who know what the multiverse is. I think Doctor Strange plays a part because now, and this is a dope theory too that I heard. That in one of the since the Scarlet Witch or Wanda, her presence is felt multiversal, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a variant of her, or even her herself, might have already said no more mutants, right? Maybe she said it during the experiments or whatever, but that made everybody forget that mutants even exist. I mean, we saw it already happen with what they did with Spider-Man, right?
Right.
She meets the variant that knows about mutants. So you got, because we saw the two, you know what I'm saying, Wandas or whatever. They're saying that maybe Professor X is going to because he says, should we tell him the truth? I think that's what Professor X says, or whoever the voice is. I think
Right.
it's trying to be Professor X. But what's the truth? Tell Doctor Strange the truth about what? You know what I'm saying? Not the multiverse. I mean, not that he doesn't know about the multiverse, but how much really, you know what I'm saying, for that to be a pivotal moment, it has to be something involved with that. I'm thinking he's saying,
Right. It's got to have some
let's
kind of
tell you
stakes.
about, right. Let's tell him about what Wanda did. Wanda's already destroyed the world, or already changed the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's with her saying that, it caused it on a multiversal level to let that there's no more mutants.
Right.
And since there's no more mutants, these realities are breaking down. And somebody also said was the reason why she couldn't keep her kids was because since they're mutants, that she said no more mutants, she can't have mutants in her reality, because her kids will always be mutants. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit some people been saying, and I was like, damn, that shit makes sense if she's already said no more mutants, and now they're gonna get her to reverse that whole spell or that whole thing, because remember, all the magic users had to learn how to use magic. Agatha, Doctor Strange, anybody who uses magic had to learn how to use magic. Wanda has never been trained in magic whatsoever. She just ended up with this power. I know they want to say what was the Mind Stone? What stone was it?
Mind Stone.
Mind Stone. You know, they try to say it was the Mind Stone, but just like you know, I was listening to Rob. He was like, what a lot of people don't understand is Marvel Studios releases comic books as companions to their movies. And in one of the comic books, it was with Von Strucker in it, and he, you know, at that time they couldn't use mutants, so that he kept saying miracles, the miracles, the miracles. That's what he was calling Pietro and Wanda at the time. You scratch off miracles and you put mutants involved. You know what I'm saying? Because they had, and we saw it in WandaVision. She already had the power to do this before she was even experimented on.
Yep.
The Mind
They unlocked her X gene.
Unlocked it, woke it up more than, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, maybe she already said this while she was in the Von Strucker camp. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how she even got out of the Von Strucker camp. You know what I'm saying? Because after she was experimented on, they started being activists and everything for Sokovia, and then she, you know, joined up with Ultron. But I think it might be more to that story, and that's why they bring a Wanda in so much, because they don't necessarily even have to use Wanda in this if they didn't want to.
Right.
I think it's about making her a mutant, or this is a way to bring mutants in. I think this, and I think the stuff happening with Eternals, I think that's going to play a role too. I think we're going to get some Eternal stuff in this. Okay. I don't know how you feel about that, but I think some Eternal stuff is going to be in this, whether they talk about the Celestials or they talk about the Eternals themselves. Because what's going on in the books right now, the Eternals, who only, they only fight deviants. Now they're fighting mutants because they're saying mutants this whole time were basically deviants. And I'm looking at how they set the movie up. If they set the movie up to maybe Eternals were already populating the earth with their own seeds, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I think Eternals, I know they tried to make them robots, but I think they have
Cyborg.
every function that humans have. Is just they live a long time, or they can be programmed, or you know what I'm saying? So I think that they can
Right.
reproduce. What if they, you know what I'm saying, started reproducing with humans, and those humans inherited, you know what I'm saying, the Eternals
Yep.
genes or whatever, and that's what it is. I'm thinking about stuff like that, man. This can get deep. This can get deep.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I still think that because if we're talking about the Mind Stone activating
Mm-hmm.
the X gene,
Right.
I still think the snap has everything to do with that.
You think the snap?
But
Okay.
that's a big enough event to
Mm-hmm.
where, I mean, it woke up the Planet Eater. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So why wouldn't it kickstart that X gene for
Mm-hmm.
everybody that had it dormant?
Right.
I think that's that big enough of an event, and that's
Yeah.
what I think that we should tell him the truth. That's what I think that is that, you know what I'm saying? It's going to tie back to that type of event is what activated this X gene across, you know what I'm saying, the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what I think it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I look. We talked about that before. I think the snap, because they talked about it too much. So there's no, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to disagree. They talked about it too much.
Yep. It's been talked about in every movie.
Mm-hmm.
Every movie that's come out, even these new ones,
Right.
still talked about.
And it seems to be a lot of fights going on. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's fighting who? Because there's like, in those fights, we don't see like a definitive bad side versus a definitive good side. It just looked like people fighting. Like,
All over the place, right?
right. In this scene, like, let me see. Yeah, I think of this scene. Or was it before the scene? Other than that, who is that? Who do you think that is? And I got another picture I'll show after I play the trailer. But who do you think that is? Is that a uh Captain Marvel variant? Maybe it's Monica Rambeau. Maybe it's her mother. What was the mother? What was the mother's name?
Um,
But it's some people saying it's her. Some
right.
people say that looks like it might be a man, but it's a black man, because it does look if you do the close up, it has black features on the face. But some
Yeah,
people
and it's
said
got like
maybe
a
it could
bus.
be Blue Marvel, maybe being introduced, and maybe he's part of the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That
it's
would be cool.
that would be dope. That would be dope. But I don't know yet. I'm a have to
That
check
would
and
be
see.
cool.
I don't think it's Blue. Excuse me. Man, I don't think it's Blue Marvel because the energy surrounding him. You know what I'm saying? I think they would have made
Right.
it Blue Energy. I mean, why call him
Yeah.
Blue Marvel and then
Um,
he turns fucking
I mean, but they could have done that for the commercial, though. He
true.
might be
You're
blue.
right. You're right. Yeah, I ain't thinking about that. You're right. You're right.
Like I said, I'm just kind of. How long this movie comes out? Comes out May, right?
May. Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh, we don't even have that much time.
No, we don't.
Like a little under over 2 months.
Oh, did I start it over? Shit. What am I doing?
Uh-oh.
I know, right? What am I doing? Let me do that. So those are the two Wandas.
Mm-hmm.
One is a Scarlet. You know, she has the Scarlet Witch uniform on. The other one seems like she just either got in a bad fight or she looks zombified a little bit. I don't know what you say about that. Was that Mortal fighting Strange?
Yep, it is
Yeah,
because he's got the dreads.
yeah. He got the Tyler Perry dread.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you, the America Chavez actress. I don't like her. This is a thing that I don't when it comes to casting. Like a lot of the casting for and she it's no disrespect to her. She probably end up being like one of the best things in this movie or whatever. But as far as like casting goes, I don't like her as being America Chavez because America Chavez seems like she's like 6'4", 6'5", got like a think of like a female wrestler's stature. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yes,
Right.
she's a kid, but she's like a basketball player or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
feel
I
like get
agree.
from her. And I don't get this is like a child to me. You know what I'm saying? This isn't an adventurer or somebody who wanders the multiverse, you know what I'm saying, doing things. This is just some random kid to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder how they're going to explain her origin because she's not from our earth. She's her earth or where she's from is like a pocket dimension.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly. Um and it's like stuck in between worlds. You know what I'm saying? It's like a piece
Mm-hmm.
of just stuck in between what's natural reality and what's not. And but her power set lets her, transverse through different, all the different universes or whatever. Um, I wonder if they're just gonna have her. I just hope they don't dumb her down to just being a teleporter. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I could just teleport. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope they
Right.
make her as strong because she's an OP, and that's another thing too. She is an OP character. She's OP, strong, super fast. She might on a OP character level scale. She's top 10 of OP. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
Right.
it's especially when it comes to females. It's like uh Monica Rambeau. I'll probably put her at the top. Captain Marvel. Nah, Captain Marvel might not even be up there.
Rogue.
Rogue could be out there because she could just take anybody's.
Yeah, she's
You
definitely
know
top
what I'm
five.
saying?
I would say
Um,
Storm.
Storm is up there, but like America Chop, when I say speed of light movement, you know what I'm saying? Like things like that. Like I wish I could bring. Let me see. I'm gonna try to find. It's a panel, and they were just talking about how bad she is. It was doing because she was in the Ultimates, and the Ultimates
Okay.
comic book. Let me bring it up. Let me see if I can find it. But it's just a panel, and I think either Captain Marvel was just in awe of her power set. Like this, she's a bad man. You know what I'm saying? Like this motherfucker bad
Right.
dog.
Mm-mm.
See if I can. Shit, that's not the ultimate T. See if I can find it. But yeah, she bad, man. I think it was during the Secret War. Secret Wars. Come on, come on. Is this it? No, that's not it. I'll find it.
Okay.
But yeah, she's bad, man. I know we got a lot of dead space, uh, dead air talking,
No,
but
you
yeah,
good.
her power set is crazy. It's crazy, man. Um, what's that? This is was weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
This Doctor Strange. Is that superior Doctor Strange from What If, or is this like a whole total different entity? What do you think?
I don't know because they have this. Everybody keeps saying Zombie Strange.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they said Zombie Wanda too, but I just don't. I don't see it being that.
Right.
I see this being like this looks like the dark magic, like when he was absorbing those different, you know what I'm saying, dark magic users
Mm-hmm.
in the What If. This is kind of what it reminds me of, because that's just dark energy manifesting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it would if he was using his, you know what I'm saying, normal energy.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just, like I said, I don't know. It doesn't look like Benedict Cumberbatch though.
Yeah. No, it doesn't, does it? It
You
looks.
know who it looks like?
Who you got?
They said that Bruce Campbell's supposed to be in this movie. I'd be willing to bet that that's who
Oh,
that
you know
is.
what? Ah, that would be crazy. Now that you say that. Now that you say that,
Have him being like a deadite Doctor Strange.
yeah,
That would be hilarious. That sounds like some Sam Raimi shit too.
it would. Yeah, it is. That would be
A
crazy.
deadite Doctor Strange. That's exactly what it looks like.
That would be crazy if they did it. All right, I think I found the comic. Hold on.
What would really be funny if that was like a nightmare. That would really be funny. That's like I said, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards and what I hope is
Mm.
happening. Yeah, I hear Cathon, but I really hope it's Nightmare.
I hope it's Nightmare too, man. I think I found it. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on the big screen.
All right.
But yeah, it's Monica Rambeau, and like I said, Monica Rambeau's power set is she's living energy. You know what I'm saying? Pure
Yep.
living energy. And she's watching America Chavez just get loose. You know what I'm saying? Ah, shit, come on. Don't slow down on me now, computer.
No doubt.
It always happens like that.
Always, always. Another thing I'm still kind of tripping out about is they still never explained how he got the eye back in the time stone.
Yeah, they're gonna have to explain that one. You're right. They never
That's
explained it.
not one they can just slide. That can just slide for me.
Right.
That makes zero sense. How does he have it back in the movie before this one and this one?
Right. Yeah, he just gets it, I guess. I don't know, man.
I do also remember that people talked about Tom Hiddleston's supposed to be in this movie too.
I was just
As
reading something
Loki.
about him saying he's temporarily the torchbearer for Loki or something like that. Like, I guess it'll be a new Loki coming sooner or later.
Yep, season 2.
Oh, come on. Let's try this again. There we go. They don't want to play nice. All right, here we go.
I got you.
Switch this over. So in this scene right here, like this is I forgot what this who they're fighting, but you see Monica Rambeau right here, and where does it say? Boom, boom, boom. Let me know when the real weirdness starts slipping into my light form is like taking off a diving suit, like letting go of of breath I didn't know I was holding. Everything around me stands still. This is in this panel over here. Everything that means because it stands still to her because she's moving fast as light, right? So she's saying everything stands still. Then she says everything but her. She slowed down, slow motion, but I'm seeing her at light speed. She shouldn't even be moving at all. I've never seen anything like it. It's almost scary. She's incredible and she knows it. God, I feel old. Like you got a being of pure energy, of pure light, who sees the world as such. And then you got America Chavez over here who shouldn't be moving because I'm moving too fast to even be, your movement shouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? But you're slowed down. Like, I see you moving. I shouldn't even see that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That's just how strong she is. That's just how powerful of a being America Chavez is. And I wonder if they're gonna play on that, or if they're just gonna dumb her down. You know what I'm saying? So this comic, this Ultimates, like you got Blue Marvel, Captain Marvel. Let me just show you that. I probably done showed the cover before, but this got to be one of the greatest lineups in like comic book history, man. Black Panther, Monica Rambeau, Blue Marvel, America Chavez, Captain Marvel. Like, who stopped? You got these two minds right here. Matter of fact, this team was so bad that they turned Galactus good. Like, you know what I'm saying? They turned Galactus from being a planet
no smoke
to instead of eating planets, now he went around and making sure the planets was good to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, this team here, man, just OP. This is an OP team, man. Like I knew this couldn't last that long. I think it only did a couple of issues, but yeah, look at this dude, man. This is a bad dude, man. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. But I kind of wanted to highlight that because if the way that they, you know what I'm saying, like I said, her as a the actress in this, I wonder if she's gonna be able to show us just how badass she is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. I understand.
Because they always, we talk about female representation. Some of the females are some of the most bad ass characters in these books, man. Who fucker with like Storm right now? I wouldn't want to run up on Storm. Storm is, for all the viewers, listeners, or whatever, Storm right now is the Queen Regent of Mars. The whole planet, Mars. You see what I'm saying? Like the mutant, they got together, figured out a way to terraform Mars, and then said this now belongs to mutant kind, and I run it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how bad she is. And every day, because of the way it's set up, they found another subsect of mutants that had been trapped away in this other dimension, and they're a warring culture. So she gets tested every day to be able to uphold being Queen Regent. You know what I'm saying? So every day, or you know what I'm saying, every day, every other day, she's challenged for that throne. Or to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to be the leader.
Right.
And it's come to the point now to where it's like, man, we don't want no smoke with Storm. We good. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's just how bad she is. Powers or not. Because one dude took her powers away from her. And she still ended up winning. Women, that's you know what I'm saying? Like the narrative of women not being represented correctly in comics, in my view, is like totally wrong. Like
askew, right?
It's skewed. Look at Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel. When we get She-Hulk, you're gonna see just, you know what I'm saying? She-Hulk, America Chavez, like I said, Monica Rambeau, all of these people, highly OP characters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Highly OP characters. I love it, man. I love it. Matter of fact, most of my favorite characters in comics are female characters.
I agree, 100%.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They're always the tougher characters.
Yeah. Hmm. Better storylines.
Right.
Better storylines. Um, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
Okay.
Get back to this Doctor Strange. So we get this statue right here. Where is this at? This isn't New York City. This has to be another
Mm-mm.
temple,
Another
right? But
timeline. Right.
is this showing that Doctor Strange is now the Sorcerer Supreme, and that's why he has his own statue? It looks like Japan. If you're looking at a building, but you know what I'm saying, this building over here to the
Yep.
right, maybe Greece. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it looks like a Japanese
Something.
building,
Right.
even with the trees. You know
The white blossom
Mhm.
trees. Yeah.
But that's a different uniform too for this Strange. His cloak isn't like that. You
Yeah.
know, this is like a comic accurate Doctor Strange statue. If
Mm-hmm.
that even if it even is Doctor Strange. Then like I said, see this. I don't know if this is a female or a male, but if you look at it, it's black. It's a black
Yep.
person.
For sure.
That's a black person. It'd be dope if it was Monica Rambeau or the mother, Photon. It'd be dope.
It would be very dope.
Then we get this Strange. This is the Defender Strange, is what he's being called. I don't know what role. Like you know, the trailer isn't giving us too much of him. We even see him look like he's either dead or, you know, they're flailing through different. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Universes.
falling
Right.
through something. But he doesn't look alive. He looks like he's just limp. Maybe he's unconscious. I don't know, but he doesn't seem like he's coherent whatsoever. Maybe this Strange is an Illuminati Strange. Maybe
It's possible. That's
um,
what I was thinking. Yeah.
he's an
Like
Illuminati
the
Strange. Maybe
superior strange, defender
right.
strange.
Maybe
Yep.
they come under attack some kind of way. I don't know. Maybe America Chavez ends up busting through to their universe. You know what I'm saying? Running on the run from Gigantos or Chthon or
Mm-hmm.
Sidorak. You know what I'm saying? And they start messing up wherever they at, whatever the sanctum is, or wherever the Illuminati's kicking it at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is the zombie strange, not strange, but zombie Wanda, or you know the doppelganger Wanda,
Mm-hmm.
and this might have been the either somebody said that might be the Wanda that yeah, Doctor Strange shows up in the chat with the Illuminati signal. What's up, Doc Strange?
What's good?
What's up, man? Let us know what's going on in this movie, bro. Let us know what's going on. But this Wanda might have been the Wanda that said no more mutants. You know what I'm saying? I would
Yeah, I
like to see
know.
Quicksilver come back because you can't have Wanda without Quicksilver. I don't even know why they made a decision to Mika said, well, that was strange. Yeah.
Right. It sure was.
It was strange. It was strange. But I don't know why they really made the decision to even kill Pietro off. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way
Yeah,
they
because the
they
way
did
they
it.
did it, yeah.
They made it like this dude is way faster than bullets. You know what I'm saying? But he gets killed by you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Right.
weird to me.
We're talking about an Omega level
Right,
character.
just come on, man. But
Off.
even with that, just the dynamic, you know, this is Pietro is he'll do anything for Wanda. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? He don't care about, I mean, he cares about the love of Magneto, but Wanda, they're twins. So this is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and for her to just, I don't know. I thought it makes well, to me, it makes the story just go sideways. And I guess they just wanted to concentrate on Wanda, but they didn't have to kill him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I hope they figure out a way to bring him back. I know the actor who played him, Aaron Tyler Johnson, is playing Craven. Craven looks like it might turn out to be dope, man.
Yeah, I've been hearing some stuff
It,
about that. And they casted the chameleon as
yeah,
well.
and Calypso.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty
Oh man,
crazy.
it's Sony might be. A lot of people aren't giving Sony benefit of the doubt due to the Venom. A lot of people, looked at Venom. I didn't mind Venom. Is it the best rendition of Venom, or could it be better?
No,
Yeah, it
could be
could have
very much better.
been very much better. But I think they've learned watching what they can do. Spider-Man, and I think they're gonna take it and try to push it a step further. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Than,
I feel that.
um,
And where they have
than
already.
where they're at. Yeah, I think, especially with the way that they kind of dumbed it down or whatever. I think they're gonna do better. That's at least that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So
Of
I
course.
give them a little leeway. And with the way that they were trying to do Venom, making him an anti-hero, and instead of starting with what his comic book origins is, because they really couldn't do it because of the Spider-Man stuff like that. Maybe they
Right.
should have started, and not to give him some bail, but maybe they should have started with a Craven or a Morbius first. Maybe they should have did it that way, and then let Marvel introduce Venom in the No Way Home, or what do we call that? Homecoming, No Way Home, Far From Home. That trilogy, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of way, or for the next trilogy coming up.
I think the next trilogy he'll be the antagonist.
Venom.
Yeah.
What that's what I'm saying. So with that Venom who came over and then went back, but then he left a piece of the symbiote out.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a new character.
Yeah. Is it gonna be a new character, or is it gonna be a new Venom?
I think it'll be a new Venom.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Are we gonna get a new Eddie Brock, new Venom? Maybe, or is it gonna be Flash Thompson? Is it gonna be, you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
Like,
I got you.
Venom are we getting? Is this gonna be, because if this Venom is gonna be an antagonist, it needs, to me, I need a badass Eddie Brock, and they could still go and get Tom Hardy to do it. But he can't be that timid Eddie Brock that we got, because maybe that's what they're looking at. Maybe they're like, man, let's just reset this character using the multiverse. You see what I'm saying? Because I do think that's this last Venom. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. But
it also was a little push towards what else can we get away with. Now they know they can get away with a lot and put butts in seats. I feel like this is the push towards rated R Venom.
Right. Well, and I was just gonna say it was not that it was a failure, but in my eyes, it was a failed attempt. You know what I'm saying? They brought in Carnage, they brought in Shriek, we got Venom. Like, we got a lot of these characters, but they wasn't the characters, if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, Woody Harrelson did a hell of a job playing Carnage, but it wasn't Carnage because he ain't really had a chance to let loose. They ain't even because that movie didn't even have to be rated R to let Carnage wreak carnage, but they didn't let him wreak carnage. They put him in the church, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't go about the city doing serial killer
slicing
stuff,
people up.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, to me, what should have happened. Let's see. So I got 3 images here. That does, you know what? That does look like Bruce Campbell.
It sure does.
It does look like Bruce Campbell, now that you say that. That'd be crazy if that's Bruce Campbell.
Like I said, it's like a Deadite Doctor Strange. I think that would be very cool.
Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be like an homage to Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness and all of that. I think that's Bruce Campbell. Now that's Bruce Campbell. That's it. I'm sticking to it.
Yep, I'm sticking with that. Right.
That's Bruce Campbell, man. Bruce Campbell. Ultron bots. And yeah, let's talk about him being detained. Just like because Mika brought it up that he goes to trial, or if it's not trial, he's at some kind of a hearing, or you know what I'm saying. What is he
Yeah.
being detained or arrested for? Is he for transversing through the multiverse? You know what I'm saying? Is he trespassing? Why would Doctor Strange be detained? Is it the spell? Did they just come and get him because he did that spell? You know what I'm saying? Is he? And since he's not the Sorcerer Supreme, we see Wong all over the trailer, but what is Wong actually doing?
Right.
Is he just defending Komatage? What is Wong actually doing that Stephen Strange can't do? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
since he's this, since I guess by default they gave it to Wong because Strange was gone for 5 years.
Right.
Does Wong now have dominion over what needs to be done, or does he just say, "All right, let me just go ahead and give it to the rightful person who's supposed to have it"? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, because he's still kind of outdoing, like Shang-Chi, for example.
Mm-hmm.
He's still kind of outdoing Sorcerer Supreme stuff.
Right.
By that time, Strange would have been back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm like, nah, he got it because he was the person for the job. But I think that I don't know. I'm still kind of confused about how he's supposed to transition it to Strange to become for
Sorcerer
Strange to
Supreme.
become Sorcerer Supreme. Right.
Mhm.
Only
Yeah.
way I can see that happening is him die.
Oh. Don't kill Wong off.
Right.
Don't do that. Yeah, but I mean, I guess that would be an easy way to do it. Do we get a variant T'Challa?
My money's on Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. I hate
I
that.
hate that too.
I hate that.
So do I.
But if I was a betting man, yeah, my money would be on him playing, and him playing T'Challa too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wouldn't be coming back as Killmonger. It'll be a variant T'Challa. That's what I would put my money on. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's nasty to me. I don't like that whatsoever. Because it's just fan service after, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason why you're doing that is for fan service.
It doesn't push the story forward any.
No.
It's not even a, you know what I'm saying, somebody who could have been the best person for the job.
Right, because you're not going to bring him. It's not like you're going to keep bringing Michael B. Jordan back to keep playing that variant T'Challa role, right? Or maybe they do. Maybe this is how they kill two birds with one stone. Everybody want to Killmonger back. We're not going to give you Killmonger, but we'll give you Michael B. Jordan dressed up as T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? Since people want Killmonger, people want T'Challa, we got a 2-for-1 special for y'all. Y'all will get y'all will get this, but y'all won't get what y'all want. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Ha ha, and we still get your money.
Right. Ha ha. Yeah, Mika. That's what I'm saying. Like,
right. Stank.
I don't want to see that, man. I don't want to see that.
Stank.
Let him rest, man. Let Killmonger. Nah.
And y'all wasted the character anyway. Don't try to bring it back now.
Well, I don't think it was wasted. I think he served his purpose.
For one movie, though?
Well, if you say they wasted him because they killed him off, yeah. But as far as...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. As far as the villain, like Marvel, we know Marvel just don't like villains. Like, the only villain who lasted, they turned him into a good guy, which is Loki. And I guess Thanos, but you know what I'm saying? Thanos was really only prevalent in 2 movies, which was really one movie. You know what I'm saying? Which was the 2 of Endgame and Infinity War. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm afraid to see these villains like Dr. Doom. If
Yeah,
Doctor Doom's a one and done, I probably won't watch any more of these
Dr.
movies.
Doom should be how Senator
If Kang
Palpatine.
is a one off, yeah, I ain't gonna watch a single
Yeah,
one of these
like
movies.
nah,
Okay, right,
those people should be part of the machinations of the universe of the MCU. You know what I mean? Like
right. They should be able to pop up anytime.
anywhere, right? Anytime, anywhere. They should always be talked about. Because if you get rid of Doom, what's another? You know, what's a threat? Doom is a extinction level event type threat. You know what I'm
Every
saying?
time he steps on the scene.
Um, which Thanos should have been, which he was, but you know what I'm saying. I think characters like that who got so much things going on in the background. Like, let's just say that if they introduced Apocalypse, like, I mean, I don't even want to talk about that X-Men movie, but let's say Apocalypse was introduced. He
Right,
can't be a one and done because he's a boogeyman. You know what I
right.
mean? Like people who are boogeymen, they shouldn't go away. They should always exist in the shadows, always exist in things that nightmares are made of, stuff like that. Oh, you can't,
Hmm.
like you never know what's around the corner because Thanos is out there, because Apocalypse is out there, Doctor Doom is out there. You know what I'm saying? Like these are guys that you can't just turn your back on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
nah, Mr. Sinister's out there. Like Magneto. Magneto's one. Like, and don't turn Magneto good.
Nope.
Make him be the
An antagonist.
right. He doesn't have to be a bad guy, but he's a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? He wants mutant kind to uh be the superior race on Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He'll do anything to make sure that happens, but he's not necessarily the most. If you leave him alone, he ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you out here messing with his people, he gonna fuck with
He gonna reach out and touch you,
you.
right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Make him be conflicted. He doesn't necessarily have to be a bad guy, but he's conflicted. You know.
Hmm.
What do you make of this scene with the squares? I think this was a callback to Avengers Disassemble, which was, I think that was the book where she actually said no more mutants, and it was like her face was all blocky. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? I think that's a
Okay.
callback to that. And this scene might not have nothing to do with that, but I think it's a, you know what I'm saying. I think they saw that
It pays homage.
right, pays homage to it. You know what I mean? Um, and then I just thought this was just a dope. I don't know who put this together, but I was like, that shit dope.
Yeah,
I like
that
this shit
is.
slides right here. Um, but yeah, man, this movie, a lot of unanswered questions. Let me see. I got some article. 10 wildest and weirdest fan theories. We got Wanda is the villain, which um I think Wanda is the villain, but not our
I
Wanda.
feel like right. I feel like that's true, but it's not true at the same time.
Hmm. Wanda is the villain, but not our Wanda.
I think
Another
it's somebody portraying Wanda. That's the villain.
or you think portraying or controlling that the Wanda, a different Wanda,
I think it's an imposter.
an imposter. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Another one is mutants are introduced. Let me read this theory. It says this theory builds on the previous one. After Wanda opens additional rifts, a stowaway group of mutants from an alternative universe emerges in the Earth 616 reality. This theory is from Con L99, suggests that two Fox X-Men actors are rumored to return as their variants, including Sophie Turner's Phoenix and James McAvoy's Professor X. I do think, well, shit, I don't know. If I had $1 for every time I said mutants get introduced in said movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if
Hmm.
after that not happening in Eternals, this would be the one. I guess this would be the perfect one. We got different reality, different, you know what I'm saying? This is the one where we could just play with the story how we want to do it because we already told you this movie is the multiverse of madness. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that happening. Uh, I would not bring any Fox X-Men back.
Actors, nope.
Actors. I don't even want to see them as variants from the Fox universe. Like I would just let that rest. I love Halle Berry. I think she was she was underused as Storm. I think she's a
Mm-hmm.
pretty decent Storm for especially for back then. Um, we know Hugh Jackman is the GOAT, de facto Wolverine, but give me a new Wolverine. Um,
Yep.
I don't need Sophie Turner to come back as Phoenix or Jean Grey or whoever. I don't need James McAvoy, which I think he did a spectacular job also as a young Professor Xavier. But I don't give me something new. This nostalgia bait is bad for biz to me. It's bad for
Yep.
business.
It is. It is. I don't
So
want to see that. I want to see some new actors,
right.
younger people,
Mm-hmm.
new faces.
It's bad for business. That's to me. Um, Another one is Christine becomes the night nurse. And if y'all don't know who the night nurse is, if you have ever watched Daredevil or Luke Cage, that was what's her Rosario Dawson's character in those
Mm-hmm.
Netflix Marvel series. So eh, I kind of her not saying that her character is that I don't care about, but I really don't care about her character. Christine
Right.
Palmer. You know what I'm saying? We know that that's Doctor Strange's love interest or whatever, but I really don't care too much. It says Strange Supreme becomes an ally. Let me see. Yeah, so Strange Supreme is the what if Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
They say he becomes an ally.
Why not?
I guess. I just I don't like what if. Maybe that's
Mm-mm.
because I just don't
Me
like what
either.
if. Maybe that's I'm like leave him a what if. Leave him a what if. Shumal Gurath chasing America Chavez through dimensions. I do think that's
I still think it's Shumagorath and not Gigantos.
um from what I understand, due to legal reasons, they can't use Shumal Gorath due to legal reasons. I can't
Mm.
remember what's the reason behind it. Shumal Gorath, I think, is a Conan property. And even though they own the rights to Conan comic book wise, they don't own the rights to uh for motion pictures.
Film.
Right. And Shuma Gorath first showed up in Conan. I mean, it was when Marvel was doing it back in the day, but it was still a Conan comic or whatever. So
Mm.
that's why they
Okay.
use Gargantos. But it's Shuma Gorath just
Right.
in everything but name.
Gotcha.
So it's Shuma Gorath. It's just they're using Gargantos or whatever. Uh,
Okay.
Says Defender Strange connected to Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Let me read this one. It says with Sam Raimi directing the movie, uh, this Reddit user has proposed that the film will take place in the Raimi Spider-Verse. Apprehensive Neat 68 theory states that Defender Strange is part of the Defenders, a team of superheroes that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man forms after the ending of Spider-Man No Way Home, when he returns to his reality with a renewed sense of teamwork. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
It would make sense because the Sanctum is in New York.
Mm-hmm. He goes looking for the Sanctum. He says the
Because he
Defenders
knew where
team
it was. Yep.
includes Daredevil, Hulk, either Ed Norton or Eric Bana, Namor, Black Cat, Hellstrom, and Defender Strange. The Defenders enter Earth 616 through one of the rifts that remain or are open, although the theory of Defender Strange entering the movie is confirmed. Bringing the whole team in this movie may introduce too many new characters at once that don't have a history in the MCU or an obvious immediate future. That's not a bad theory. That's not
Right.
a bad theory. That the Defender Strange coming from that Sam Raimi Spider-Verse. Not bad, not bad. I like that theory.
Me
Another one
too.
is Doctor Doom and the Fantastic Four appear.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
that's a stretch.
Don't know about that. Maybe end credit. You know what I mean? Maybe an end credit scene. Oh
Okay.
man, because they're saying, I guess, he could encounter the Fantastic Four as the multiverse is opened up. This would lay the groundwork for the future Fantastic Four franchise. Friends are really hoping to see John Krasinski roll up as Reed Richards. Although this would be exciting storyline, it may be too big of a movie to cram in such highly into. That would be more like them doing that would just be fan service. Like, okay, let's just throw these characters in while he's crashing through different dimensions. There's the Fantastic Four in the background, or you know what I'm saying? There's Reed
Right.
Richards, and would that be an introduction, or would that just be fan service? You know?
Yeah, you're right. Because who's to know what if they're rolling through? Who's to know what uh, universe they're in?
Right, right. Now, Doctor Doom to me makes sense.
Okay.
The reason why I like Doctor Doom maybe showing up in this is because it's Doctor Strange, it's magic. Doctor
Mm-hmm.
Doom is a magic
A magic
user.
user.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? If Strange isn't the doctor, if Doctor Strange isn't um Sorcerer Supreme, it's Doctor Doom. You know what I'm saying? Like, not only is Doctor Doom highly proficient in magic, his technology, you know what I'm saying, his mind,
Right.
just how, you know what I'm saying, the things he can do, his armor, all, you know what I'm saying, it's comparable to to Tony Stark. It's comparable to T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
when you scream OP, or when you look up OP in a dictionary, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of
Doctor
people's
Doom.
faces in there, and Doctor Strange is one of them. You know what I mean? Like, this dude, to me, he's the holy grail of villains.
Oh, I agree.
You know what I mean? He's the holy
Mm-hmm.
grail of villains, and the way he was created or written, the way his character is written, he can only get better.
Yep. He never reverts. Right. It's always up.
It's
That's
up
exactly right.
because the way he's written is, I'm Dr. Doom, and I want to rule all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Right.
mind taking my time to get to the top. Or I
Right.
don't mind working with you guys for right now to preserve because if the world ain't here, I don't have shit to rule. You know what I'm saying? Or if the universe ain't here,
Right.
I don't have nothing to rule. So we got to save the universe. Cool. I save the universe. After we save it, I'm gonna get back to whooping y'all ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
it
Right.
only get better,
That's it.
man.
That's it in a nutshell.
Hmm. Only get better. We got another one. Tom Cruise as Iron Man. I don't, like I said, I was reading something earlier today that they got rid of some of these cameos, but I never liked that.
No.
I never liked that. Nope. Never liked it. Doctor Strange is a scroll. I don't think
Mm,
he's a scroll because we've seen, there's no need to add that element to it because we've already seen three different strangers in the trailer.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So if our
That's
strange,
too many layers.
right, it's too much going on. Way too much going on. I don't think you touch on the scrolls until you go back to TV land. And I seen something about, oh, that was you sent it. Don Cheadle could be a
Yep.
scroll. I think you was, and that was for a show, right? That wasn't for a movie.
That's for Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion. Yeah. So to me, the scroll thing will pay off in the Secret Invasion, and possibly whatever Secret Invasion Armor War situation. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
what that pays off at. Um, I'm just not reading it. It says Christine Palmer is the invisible woman from another dimension. Actually, she wouldn't be a bad Sue Storm. What's her
Probably
name?
not.
Just
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel. Yeah, Rachel McAdams. She wouldn't be a bad Sue Storm. I've never seen her in anything action. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know if she can do that. You know, a lot of people like Jessica Alba because she came. She was already Dark Angel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, I can see Rachel McAdams doing that. Doing that. That's all I got on that one. Do I got another one up? Oh man, are these theories? Yeah. This one says Namor could show up. I don't think Namor shows up in Multiverse of Madness.
I don't think they wanted that anywhere near this.
But with him showing up, will mutants already have been introduced, or is he the one who gonna introduce mutants? With him being quote unquote Marvel's first mutant and all of that.
Right. Okay. It's
Are they
possible. I mean,
gonna keep him a mutant? Is what I'm saying? When
mm,
he's introduced, is he gonna be a mutant or is he just gonna be an Atlantean? Because what makes him the strongest Atlantean is that he's a mutant.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that comes from his his human half. You know what I'm saying? With his
Right.
what was his father? I want to say it was his father was a human.
Right.
So they those are like for me certain key things in a character's character or their
It
trait.
makes sense because you can't change that.
Right, that has to stay. Because the only reason why he's Namor and you know what I'm saying is because he's a mutant. And he
Right.
can what I'm saying, not only can he swim and that he's an Atlantean, he can fly, right?
Right.
So how do you explain how are they gonna I want to know how would they explain that because that's a huge power set of Namor's. He ain't just underwater. This dude can fly.
Yep.
Strong like the Hulk, can swim underwater and can fly. You know what I mean? Like
Top tier.
right, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have to keep those things and then explain the reason why.
Yep.
Oh, he's a mutant. Okay, there you go.
That's it.
Another one we could see Black Bolt again from the Inhumans
Nah, I doubt that.
series TV show.
Highly doubt it.
Yeah, Black Bolt he's not the best because you can't really write nothing good for. He can't talk. I mean, he can talk, but he can't
He'll
talk.
kill everybody. Right.
Sometimes he's OP, sometimes he's not. And he's just not even. He's just not a good character. You know what I'm saying? Just not a good
Right.
character. Just not a good character. So now I don't see Black Bolt Booker, and I ain't seen shit from the Inhumans
Since the show.
since the show. Like the comic books don't even do nothing with the Inhumans no more. That's that. Do I got another one? No, that's it. That's all the theories uh that I see. But yeah, that is weird. I was looking at this as Doctor Strange is shown reading the Darkhold. It is weird that in that trailer, I guess that's after he's come in contact with Wanda, that he's going through the Darkhold. I wonder what that can't be good, right?
Right.
Something about that is just telling me that that's the middle of the movie. That's the turning point. That's you know what I'm saying. That's
Everything
Act
goes
2,
downhill from here.
right?
Right.
Middle of Act 2. That's what I'm looking at. Act 2.5 right there. Him reading
Yep.
that dark hole. He unleashes something, whether it's Chthon, uh, Gargantos, whoever. Something
Something.
comes through due to him, manipulating or messing with the dark hole. So that's crazy. And are they going to explain what the Darkhold is? Because we still haven't got Chthon being in it, but it's his book.
Right. It's his.
It's
So
his.
he's got to
Like,
make some kind of an appearance.
right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not, this
Yeah.
isn't just some grimoire just laying around. No, this is Chthon's book that he wrote down. It's like his journal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His diary. So I wonder how they're gonna play on that. Are they gonna bring him in?
I don't know, man. Because like I said, I still think that Wanda is an imposter. It's got to be either Chthon or like a nightmare character or
Mm,
somebody like that.
right.
Somebody's controlling them somehow.
I'm like I said, I'm with you. I
Right.
that's
Just which character is it?
right. It's not far fetched. Her being controlled, her being uh taken, her body being taken over or whatever. I believe that. And that's what I was saying. I think it's got to be one of the Dark Lords, right? Chthon, who makes
Right.
the most sense. I don't think it's Dormammu. Nightmare, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And it could be in tandem. It could be, let's say Nightmare is involved. Let's say, because we keep seeing Strange waking up out of bed. What if
Right.
that's Nightmare? I know I said the Professor X earlier. What if it's Nightmare mess with Doctor Strange? He's just sitting, he's been in the room the whole time, just messing with Doctor Strange. He thinking he waking up, but he's not waking up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then on the outside world, you got Chthon reaching, you know what I'm saying, trying to get back. He's finally paired up with Wanda. You know what I'm saying? So he has his way of getting out, getting back. And when Doctor Strange finally does wake up out of the nightmare, they have to go and handle Chthon.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Chavez's journey, America Chavez, because they say this movie is long. I think we're gonna get her journey by herself up until the point to where she meets Doctor Strange. End of middle of Act 2, middle of Act 2, end of Act 2, and they meet for the Gargantua's fight. But I think we get, because them just introducing America Chavez, we need some background on her. You know what I mean?
Right.
We need some kind of background, and in order for that to happen, I keep yelling.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm about to wrap it up though. But in order for that to happen, shit, I lost my concentration. Oh yeah, introduction to America Chavez. In order for them to introduce America Chavez, we need some background on her. Whether it's real quick, maybe you know what I'm saying, that the introduction to her character is the beginning credits. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, or the intro of the movie is her background real quick. Let's give you a quick down and dirty America Chavez story real quick. But she needs some background. She hasn't been developed in the TV show. She hasn't been around nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So we need to figure
Right.
out why
No
she,
trace.
right, all of a sudden is showing up.
All of a sudden.
But yeah, this movie, you think it has the potential to top No Way Home?
It does, man. There's a lot of buzz behind this movie.
Lots of buzz. Does Spider-Man make an appearance?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you had Spider-Man. But what's the time frame? Is it after he nobody knows who he is, or before that? Because I say, why not? If I'm shooting a Spider-Man movie and Doctor Strange is in it, I'm shooting also for the Doctor Strange movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Sam Raimi or
While you got
whoever.
those actors together.
Yeah, I
Right.
got them together. We can get some free stuff out of this while they're filming this movie. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
So that's kind of what I think.
I think so. I think that's solid.
The Hulk, what does he show up at next other than the She-Hulk? It seems like we haven't seen Hulk in forever. What does he show up at?
Next Hulk showing. Other than She-Hulk, I have no idea.
Mm.
It doesn't make sense for him to show up anywhere unless
I
he
need
gets
him.
a solo film.
Yeah, I need him to show up somewhere. He's now you know what I'm saying. You saying that Killmonger was wasted. I think the Hulk has been wasted.
Oh, no doubt.
I think he's been wasted.
They've nerfed the character big time.
And giving him Natasha as a love interest is bad business
Yeah,
because he's connected to Betty, you know, on some Superman and Lois type situation. Clark Kent, and Lois,
right,
Catwoman, and Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
Betty is his girl, not Natasha.
right.
But yeah, just to wrap it up, that's our theories, or you know, a couple of theories I want to talk about for Doctor
Yeah.
Strange, Multiverse of Madness. One more quick little. I just want to see what you think about it. We have
Okay.
the Batman
Oh, yeah.
coming out this Thursday, Friday. You got any expectations on that? Are you going to see it?
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
days?
I'm gonna give it the theatrical experience.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it deserves that.
Okay. I've been seeing a lot of positive stuff. Most of the
too.
negative stuff that I see is it seems like it's just people who just want the Snyder stuff back.
Yep.
Maybe haven't even seen the film yet. They just don't like that it's not their Batman or whatever.
Right.
And I'm just, you know, I would love for Ben to come back and play Batman. I think he was the most fun Batman to watch. But I'm gonna let Robert Pattinson live, and I want to see what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, let me
Right.
see what
This
he's
is only
gonna
one
do.
film.
It's
Give
one
him at
film,
least 2 or 3.
or just give him one, or just give
I
him
think
one. Man, you know what
that
I'm saying?
pretty sure they're already talking about a sequel,
They already talking about a sequel.
like a trilogy. Yeah.
They already talking about it. But I think Matt Reeves said he will not have Superman or any superpowered beings in his film, if I remember correctly.
Good.
I said,
Good.
okay, stay like
Give us a grounded Batman story.
it's cool to have a grounded Batman story, but in order for me to believe that Batman could take on 20 goons, I need to know that Superman exists. You know what I'm saying? Like for Batman to be able to fight 20 guys at once,
Right.
get shot in the head, even though he has bulletproof armor on, like that's still a concussion.
A major
Just you know what I'm
concussion.
saying, some of the feats that he does, seeing or knowing that superheroes exist in the universe would make me feel better. Like, okay, you know, if Batman could knock a motherfucker through a wall, then Superman is here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? To
Right.
kind of stop Batman from knocking motherfuckers through walls, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
Right. I agree with that.
just saying.
If Batman could do it, Superman knocking a bitch through the ground. Like,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
right.
But yeah, man, that's the show. I appreciate everybody who watched. Appreciate everybody who commented it. I know a lot of people were missing Mika. I missed Mika too.
For sure.
But yeah, that was our take on Doctor Strange. And like you said, I think it's May. Let me see.
Early May, I think.
They ain't even gonna tell me on this one. Oh, here we go. May 6th.
Yep. May 6th.
Yep, May 6th. May 6th, and then Love and Thunder is July 8th.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep, she'll be back next week, people. So
sounds good.
Yeah, just wait on her.
Sounds good.
Watch us until then.
Right.
I know it's just us, but watch us till then. But yeah, man, you got anything you want to put out?
I'm good, man. I'm good. We'll see y'all Monday.
See y'all Monday, man. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. www.buymeacoffee.com/blueshouse if you want to make any kind of donation. And also you can hit the Cash App, which is $Bluminati BLUMINATI. You ain't got to go home, ladies and gentlemen, but you got to get the hell up out of here, man.
Take it easy, be safe.
And we are out. Appreciate it.
Son.